all gold and silver investments, gold and silver stocks, all the best ways to make the most money. So we'll do a question and answer session today. If you want to know anything about gold and silver, ask me. I've been studying and researching gold since around 1999, 2000. So I got about 25 years of experience under my belt. If you want to ask me about my predictions, or gold stocks, just give a super chat and I'll give you a good stock. It's just that simple. That easy. And we're seeing a lot of movement in the markets today. Bitcoin, gold, silver are all moving higher. And this is going to start to happen. We have gold, Bitcoin and gold kind of competing. Gold's going up and Bitcoin doesn't do a whole lot, or Bitcoin goes up and gold doesn't do much. Soon, Bitcoin and gold are going to be moving together, okay? So I believe we should be invested heavily in both assets, crypto and precious metals, okay? So, Q&A. Ask me anything, guys. This is your chance. Just making some food right now. All right, ask me anything, guys. Let's go. All right, guys, question and answer. Platinum's up today to about 1,600, so finally platinum's moving a little bit. Platinum will be the last thing to come around, but I think when it does, platinum's gonna go to much higher prices. We're gonna see platinum at an insane price that none of you are gonna believe, okay? Because platinum is even rarer than gold. And platinum has actually gone up higher than gold. So I think platinum is going to be priced at around $5,000 to $10,000 in the coming years. Platinum is going to be way higher. So I don't even tell my close friends to buy gold. I say just buy silver and platinum. If you want to get rich, that's the way to go. If you want to beat inflation, you got to buy silver and platinum. So how old are you? How old am I? I'm 46. 46. Says, really? So, guys, gold and silver are the way to go. Questions on gold and silver. If you have any questions at all, I'm here to answer them if you want to get into investing, if you're a new investor. Platinum is all exhaust, not rare at all, bro. Platinum is in all exhausts. Yeah, but it's only very small quantities that are in there. And it is incredibly rare, They also use palladium. In fact, platinum is so rare, they can't use just platinum. They have to switch between platinum and palladium, because if they only use platinum in cars, platinum would skyrocket. So they have to use platinum and palladium, and they only use minuscule amounts inside catalytic converters. Only about $300 worth of platinum in there. So there's really not a lot. And a lot of the platinum doesn't get recycled. And like I said, platinum is extremely rare. It doesn't really get hoarded like gold and silver do very much. It's like purely industrial, okay? And platinum is about 30, they say it's 15 to 30 times rarer than gold. So platinum is extremely rare. But yes, there are minuscule amounts in car exhausts. Just like there's minuscule amounts of silver basically in everything. There's gold basically in everything. Lots of little bits of gold everywhere. If you have, oh, gold's not rare, it's in my computer. That's the argument you're trying to make. Gold's not rare, silver's not rare, it's in my phone. Yes, very minuscule amounts that they're never going to take back. They're going to the junkyard, you know. That silver's gone. What carat is your chain? 10 carat. 10. And that's another reason why platinum is so good, because it's industrial. Platinum is literally used in so many cars. And it gets used up, and a lot of the times it doesn't get recycled. So platinum was worth more than gold before, and it will be again. If you're not a believer in platinum, that's too bad for you, bro. You got to become a believer in platinum like me. This conversation is embarrassing, and for you. If you don't believe in platinum, I can't help you, buddy. Making some chicken. It's going to be good. So, we got another question. Let's check it out. All right. Pizza dough or dildo? We get that one a lot. We've been getting that one for 3 years. Are you using platinum seasoning on that chicken? No. I'm not using any seasoning right now, but I'm going to use salt and pepper. You can't eat platinum. Platinum's not for eating. It's for investing. Okay? Yeah, you got to get as much platinum as you can get. I was buying platinum when it was 900, and I was like, guys, buy platinum. And then I was like, I know you can't because you're living paycheck to paycheck. So then I was like, guys, you got to stop living paycheck to paycheck. And I'm trying to teach you guys how not to live paycheck to paycheck so you can buy platinum. And then platinum went from 900 to 1600. And nobody's still listening, guys. Okay. So if you're living paycheck to paycheck, subscribe to my channel, and I'm going to teach you how you can catch up on your bills, how you can get out of debt. Okay. I have zero debt. Okay. You got to get in the same position as me. You got to get rid of your debt. Okay. So how tall am I? I'm about 5'1". 5'1". I'm pretty short. So guys, any more questions? We got to get some good questions today on the precious metals markets. Big day today, big day. I'm making thousands of dollars today. I'm making in the thousands, you know. It's like, well, I could call off of work, but that's my career and they really need me, you know. I can't let them down. You got to be a good person. You got to be a good person in life, guys. Like, I'd rather take the day off and look for houses, you know, but look for cars and stuff too. But got to go to work. So guys, any questions on gold and silver? You got to have questions because they're skyrocketing. Hey, Water Buffalo. Any questions today on gold and silver? Come on, you got to get some good questions. We got 5 viewers in here. We got to pump those viewers up. The channel's doing good though, but it's just not growing as fast as I want, you know. I think we're getting about 5 to 7 subscribers per day. So I really want to get about 20 subscribers a day. So we're not there yet, guys. So if you're watching this, please hit that subscribe button. Let's go. Water Buffalo, we got to buy more stocks, okay? We got to buy more stock. I told you. We got to get rich, Water Buffalo. The only way we're going to get rich is if we take action. We got to take action. Even if it means you got to make a lot of mistakes. Even if it means you lose money. When I first started trading, you know, I actually never lost much money. I actually started making money right off the bat. The first investment I ever made was I bought silver for like $5 an ounce. The first investment ever. So I instantly made money. And I was like, wow, I love investing now. And then I just became an investor. And now I'm making big money. I do my job and I make money on the side as an investor. So you got to have a full-time job and do full-time stock trading. That's my strategy right now. Full-time job, full-time stocks. It's a lot of work, but that's how you do it. You know, with Elon Musk, he wanted to get rich. He works all the time. Okay. So that's just how life is. If you want to get a lot out of life, you got to put a lot in. Okay. You can't just video game all day. You can't just worry about football. That's really what guys are all about, is football. They're watching other grown men play kids' games, and they're trying to live vicariously through these players. Oh, I'm going to wear a Josh Allen jersey. You're trying to live vicariously through another person, you know? That's not healthy. It's not healthy to do that, to wear a football jersey of another man. You don't realize it, but you're not in good health. You are very confused. You're worrying about other people's football careers, but your own house is not in order. You know what I mean? So guys need to get their priorities straight. You're a little boy if you care that much about football. A little boy. You're a wimp. You're weak. You don't study the markets to get rich, but you study football players so you can bet a little bit of money and you probably hardly ever win, you know? Or you convince yourself that you're going to get better at it. You're going to become a great football bettor, sports bettor. Some people, yes, but most people never really become great at sports betting. I know one guy that's a real pro, but most people that I know, they lose money, and they'd be better off if they went back to college and put their efforts into something else, not sports. Okay. So yes. Yeah, I know I'm right, dude. I'm right about almost everything because I have a unique perspective. I can see things for what they are, and not everyone can actually do that. I figured that out. Not everyone can see things for what they are. It's like there's very few people that can do it. I don't know what it is about me that I can do that. I think it's the logical part of my brain is more active, and the other part is not that active. You know, it's got to be what it is. Just everybody's different. Some people notice different things, and some people, you know, need others to help them invest. They need to learn information from others in order to get rich. A lot of people, if you try to get rich all on your own, you're going to end up buying the wrong stocks. You're going to buy Mullen. You're going to buy a stock, and then they're going to do a reverse split. And you're going to lose money, and then you're going to come crying back to me. I don't want to hear it, okay? I don't want to hear it anymore when people overpay for stocks. It makes me sick. Is Broadcom too big to invest in? Well, I wouldn't invest in that. I'm looking at the gold and the silver stocks. Yeah, you shouldn't really be looking anywhere except gold, silver, cannabis, oil, commodities, certain AI stocks, certain crypto mining stocks. That's where you should look. Crypto miners like TeraWolf stock. I think that one's going to keep going higher, okay? Gold miners like McEwen Mining, MUX. Guys, I'm giving you the best stocks. Why are you talking to me about Broadcom? If you go on my Patreon, you can get my full list of stocks, $10 a month. $10. I'm giving you a lot for $10. I don't have to do that. And guys, all the stocks on my Patreon are skyrocketing. I give you a list of about 20 of all the best gold and silver mining stocks, and they're all skyrocketing. And I gave you this list a while back. You guys could be getting rich right now. If you're new here, you could be making big money right now. Get in on these gold stocks, not financial advice. But guys, nobody's going to get rich for you. You have to do it yourself, okay? People just live their lives and they say, oh, I'll just play the lottery. I can never get rich on my own. I'll just play the lottery. No. You can get rich on your own. You can. You just got to get in on these investments. It's that easy, dude. You got to stop getting left behind. This video is your message. Get in on these gold and silver markets. This is your message for you. There's a reason you're here. Thanks, Water Buffalo. So I got to go to work today. Trying to get some protein. And then I got to go to work. I put some videos on TikTok, YouTube, and I put 3 videos today on Rumble. Okay? I'm actually making money on Rumble. I made 12 cents a couple days ago. Then I made like 8 cents. And then I made like 3 cents. So I'm actually making money on Rumble now. It's starting to actually ramp up a little bit. Eventually, I'll be making $1 a day, you know? And hopefully a couple hundred a day. So yes, crypto is moving back up again. And like I said, I think gold and silver and crypto, they're going to start going up together. Okay? They're not going to be fighting anymore. They're going to be going up together. Let's check out just a few stocks, okay? So, First Majestic, AG. This one is up to $12.51. I told all of my Patreon members to buy this one, okay? It's called AG. The only thing is, I got my Patreon members in a while ago when it was a lot cheaper. Now, I'm telling you for free, but it's way more money, okay? So if you want to get in on these stocks when they're still cheap, join my Patreon. It's just $10 a month. We've actually been having a lot of members leave. I think they just get my list of stocks, they write them all down, and then they leave. You can do that. I don't want you to do that. That pisses me off because you're getting all the best stocks that I have been researching for 25 years, and you're giving me $10, and then you're just leaving, and then you're going to go make thousands. So I don't like that, but that is something that you can do. You can just join it, give me $10, write down all the stocks that I tell you, and then leave. Sucks for me, but I know people are going to do it. I can't stop you, you know? I can't stop you from doing that. So we're getting a lot of members leaving right now. We went from 9, now we're down to, I think, 6 or 7 Patreon members. So everybody is leaving. So we need to get a lot of new members to come in. And we don't need people just that are going to come in and take all the stocks and then leave, because there is going to be new plays. There's going to be new plays coming up. All right. So if you come in, join the Patreon, and you leave, you're going to miss the whole next cycle of what we have to transition into. And that's going to be a wild ride in and of itself. That's right. After gold and silver, we're going to jump onto another roller coaster. Water Buffalo. Are you with me yet or not? Are you guys with me yet? I hope so. We're all going to make it to the top together, guys. We're all going to make it. Not just me. I'm on your side as well. All right? I'm with you guys. If you're with me, I'm with you. If you're on the Patreon. So yeah, I don't want to tell you guys any more stocks other than that. Just if you want to get my stock list, join the Patreon, okay? It's only $10. Are you still long on Pepe and SHIB? Yes, despite diminishing peaks over 6 month, 1 year. I don't care about diminishing peaks. I see that as forming a wedge, okay? We're solidifying the bottom and we're coming down to form a wedge. And that means that we're going to break out next. So this is exactly what I like. He's like, despite the fact that it hasn't done this. No, that's the reason why I like it. I like it because it's been diminishing peaks. It's because it's been looking really bad. Okay? Remember when they were burning Tesla cars? And I said, you guys got to buy Tesla because they're burning the cars? Because everything looks bad? You have to buy it when it looks bad. Right now, Shiba Inu and ICP look really bad. These are the ones you got to put everything into. You got to sell everything else and buy these ones. No, well, don't do that. But you definitely got to load up on Shiba Inu right now. Like I said, descending peaks, flattening base, perfect storm. Perfect storm. And when Shiba Inu decides to go, it doesn't care if you get left behind. The market makers want you to get left behind. They want to make Shiba Inu looks like it's dead, so everybody sells, and that's when it goes higher. Then everybody has to scramble to buy as much Shiba Inu as they can. Just like silver right now. They're going to shoot it up real quick, and people are going to have to scramble to buy it. They're going to panic, okay? People will panic into Shiba Inu. Retail always comes in too late. They always come in at the top, okay? Retail is not going to buy Shiba here. They're going to buy it up here, you know? Just so you guys know how it works. So Shiba Inu is not over yet. Shiba Inu is just beginning. But yeah, Pepe, I'm long, yeah. Bitcoin sitting at 114 still. 114,000 on Bitcoin. I think we're going to start going back up. No, I don't use auto sell. That's stupid. I decide when to sell based on the market sentiment, based on what high up individuals are saying, you know. Basically, when I decide to sell, I look for peak hype. When it can't get any bigger, when the president's talking about it, when Eric Trump is talking about it, when it seems like it can't get any bigger, when it seems like the government is really going out of their way to pump it up, that's when the crash is about to happen, okay? So we still got a long ways to go. I think Bitcoin's going to go way up before we reach that peak hype moment. And then when it is time to sell, I will tell the Patreon members first, and then I will tell everyone else after I've already gotten out, and after the Patreon members have already gotten out as well. All right, you called the... Thanks, dude. You called the 5085 SHIB perfectly 6 months ago. I did call Shiba Inu very well a couple of times because I sold at the right time. You know, I was buying Shiba when it spiked up to 4046 and then it came down. That's when I really started to buy heavily. and then it went up to 4032. That's when I sold. Then it came down again and I bought. Then it went back up again and I sold. Now it's back down. I'm just buying. This is the best time to buy Shiba, okay? I'm telling you, it's the best time to buy it. Are you into dividend stocks or just growth? I'm into dividends. Right now, that's my main strategy is loading up on dividend stocks, okay? I believe that when times are good, when you're making a lot of money at your job, you should be buying a lot of dividend stocks. So that way, when you lose your job or you're in between jobs, you can live off of those dividends. You can use those dividends to pay your rent, okay? And I believe in dividend reinvestment, okay? So when you get paid dividends, you reinvest those, you buy more of the stock. So we have 2 major dividend stocks on my Patreon. If you do want to get those, just join the Patreon for $10. These are 2 dividend stocks that both have around a 10% dividend. And I believe that the dividend will skyrocket and go much, much higher, okay? As well as the stock price will go from about $12 up to about $80. So the dividends will grow huge and the stocks will grow huge. So if you want to get my number 1 and number 2 dividend stocks, join the Patreon. But yeah, I mainly want to, when my silver stocks skyrocket, I want to cycle out of those and then get more dividend stocks, okay? So yes, whenever something in your portfolio skyrockets, you want to rebalance. So if you have one stock that went up 20x, sell some of it and then buy some other stocks that you don't own, buy some dividends, gold stocks, crypto, physical silver bullion. Okay, so that's what I do. So right now I have some stocks that are starting to really go up high. So I'm going to begin trimming a little off the top and then buying more dividends, more dividend stocks. So yes, absolutely, dude. Whenever you take profit, you should be buying some solid dividend stocks. Okay? Even if you have a cryptocurrency and your crypto goes up 10x, use some of that money to buy a little bit of gold and a little bit of dividend stocks. Dividend stocks are the number 1 way to retire. Okay? What's up, dude? Silver. Teaching men how to get rich and get jacked. Fulfilling my life's purpose. Helping other men get rich. I do own dividend ETFs as well, such as PDBC. Okay. They want to get internet rates down to 2.5%, not 0. Guess how much silver I bought today? 20 ounces. You got probably at one tube of 20 ounces. How much did you buy? Guys, hit that subscribe button too if you want to get future investments. If you want to learn how to get jacked and get rich, hit that subscribe button right now, guys. This guy bought 1.5 kilos, 3 pounds of silver yesterday. You know how much that's worth? Three pounds of silver? Let me see. 3 pounds of silver is worth around $2,400. I don't know what it's worth. Probably about $2,400. So yeah, that's good. Is copper a good buy? Yes. Copper, yes. Let me show you some copper, dude. Yes, buy copper. Buy as much copper as you can get, okay? we've got some good copper stocks on my Patreon. So give me my $10 and I'll give you some good copper stocks that'll outperform copper. But I do invest in copper. I do buy physical copper. Yes, I do have a few 100 pounds of copper. Physical silver and gold, or gold and silver ETF, both. I buy physical silver and I buy the ETF. It's called AGQ. The best silver ETF is not SLV. It's called AGQ. Okay? So go look up that one and buy that one, AGQ. I got a lot of that one. I'm not going to tell you how much I have. I mean, but it's never enough. It's never enough. You can never have enough silver, dude. If you don't buy silver now, you're never going to want to buy it, because pretty soon the price of silver is going to be $200-300. And you'll be like, oh, I can't buy it now. It's too much. Buy it now. Bar form, yeah. You can buy silver bars or coins. I like the coins, the one ounce coins, because they're smaller, so you could easily trade them. You know, if you need to buy food for your family, you could just take like one coin. Favorite piece of jewelry you have? This is actually worth about $3,800 today. This has gone up about $1,000 since I bought it. $1,000. I should sell this thing. No, I'll sell this thing when it's worth like 12 grand. Then I'll sell it. So probably about 6 months. So what's your favorite? Yeah, guys, you got to keep on loading up on gold and silver. That's the main message for today. Yes. Just keep buying silver. I buy all my silver from Provident Metals. Okay? They don't pay me. That's just where I buy it. I'm not advertising for them. I think it's just the best place to go. Provident. All right, guys? That's where you go buy your silver. Silver and gold. You got to get rich, guys. Nobody's going to get rich for you. If you think that they will, then you're going to stay poor. Wouldn't it be nice if someone else could just work really hard and we would collect the money? It's not how life works. All right, guys? Sorry. If you want to get rich, you got to make it happen yourself. Okay, guys? So hit that subscribe button. Join my Patreon. It's only $10 a month to get the best, most up-to-date stocks. All the stocks that are going up, going higher and higher and higher. Okay? John's Gold and Silver over on Patreon. And we are doing good, guys. We got lots of subscribers coming in right now. 3,458 subscribers. Pretty soon, I think I'm going to be at 10,000 subscribers. When the price of gold hits 10,000, I'll have 10,000 subscribers. Would you buy Leaps or 420? What would you suggest for a strike price? Leaps or SGOL? I don't know about those ones. I got to go, guy. I'll get back to that question later, okay? I can't look those up because I got to go to work. I do stocks, but I also have a full-time job, so I got to go, guys. All right?